Hi, welcome back to Spark C channel and back to the tutorial for C programming. And let's go back to the tutorial. And the previous session I explained about how to write your first C program and execute also with the simple programs, how to add numbers, how to multiply two numbers in the integer using the integer data type, and how to do the part of the calculator, the same program to perform the calculations like numerical operators using the numerical calculations like addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. Today we are going to continue the simple programs using the operators and execute also. I am going to use the online compiler. If you want, you can use Turbo or anything. Let's go for session today. So in the previous sessions I explained about the operators. What is operator? Operators means nothing but it's a symbol. And what are the operand? The variables which is used to perform the operators, perform the operations called operands. A comma B and C comma D and so on. Let's go for session today and we'll execute one by one. First question, first program, a simple program. If you want, you can name as A.C or B.C, whatever there. I am going to simple program using the assignment operator. I am writing the program void main, then int a is equal to 5, C declaration. So I am going to assign C is equal to a. That means what? The C value also automatically 5 here. And printf C is equal to %d slash n and comma C. That means what? It will print the C value because C value is here 5. And C plus equal to a. The meaning is what? That is C is equal to C plus a. So it will add a value plus C value and store in the variable C. So it becomes 5. Already C value 5 and a value 5. So print the answer 5. Then similarly I am going to write other option, C minus equal to a. That means what? That is C is equal to C minus equal to a means what? C is equal to C minus a. That is 5 minus 5 0. It will print the answer 0 here. Let's go for execution. So simple and easy. Why you are using slash n? Because to print the new line. If you want to print the answer new line, we need support of slash n here. So what is the difference between int main and void main? Int main nothing. Int main, when I use int main, you have to write return 0. Whenever void main, no need. It just it never return unnecessary values here. So C is one of the very easy programming language, definitely helpful to get a job in the IT sectors. Let's go for execution. Yeah, successfully executed. So first it print the C value 5 and the next C plus equal to a. That means C is equal to C plus a. So to print 10. At last C minus a is equal to print 0. There will be a small error. Check it. C minus a. So when I go C minus C is equal to C minus a, but the printing 5 only. Okay, let's go for another program. Back to PPT here. Next, I told you already, I'm going to use the program with the help of increment and decrement operator. Very, very important. Please observe carefully, listen carefully. So this is a small example, because if you understand this basic and strong, we can understand the technical C also easily and improve the knowledge. Let's have the program. Have a program here. Int a is equal, declaring variable int a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 100 and float data type C is equal to float, C is equal to 10.5 and d is equal to 100.5. Now I am going to use the first pre increment operator. So I am going to write print plus a equal to %d slash n comma plus a. Then what happened? Already pre increment operator means what? Already by default 1 will be there. 1 with a new value. What are the value of a will be added later. So first plus 1 will be there, plus what is the value of 10? So it will be added with 1 plus 10, it will print 11. Similarly in decrement was already minus 1 will be there, minus 1 will add with the new value of the b here. So already b value 100. So what will happen? Minus 1 100 means what, plus 100 means what happen? It print the 99. And C plus plus means what? This is a post example of best example of post increment operator. So it will take the C value 10.5, then it will add plus 1. So it will print 11.5. Similarly D minus, that means the decrement operator. So post decrement operator, first will take D value is 100.5, then it will reduce minus 1. So answer is same, but while explanation we have to clear. pre-increment means the plus 1 will be there and order with the variable, but here post-increment first variable value taken by the compiler, then it will add the 1 here. Let's go for execution. Copy paste due to save the time. We are going to execute the program successfully executed. So it's showing here. So first a value p increment operator increment 11, already 10 is a value 10 increment by 11, and decrement means so from the 100 it will minus 1, so 99, and C++ it will increment, sorry, is showing 10.5, and D value is showing 100.5. So there will be some technical error with compiler, but it had print when you go C++, it would say it had print what 11.5, and D had print 99.5. Please check with some other compiler. Let's back to another example. Then relational operator. This is one of the very important operator where we are to compare, and whether compare the two numbers or three numbers between them, whether less or equal to, or less than or equal to, or so on. Let's go for a small example here. So this program we are using some operator. So I am declaring first after void main int a is equal to 5, and remember in the C programming all the statements should be end with a semicolon. So I am declaring a is equal to 5, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 10. Now I am going to print one by one. So if at all percentage d is equal to d, then a comma b comma a is equal to b. First I am going to check whether a is equal to b or not. So I am giving a is equal to b. If condition true, it will print the answer and the value like that. If not, then no. Then I am checking a comma c, then a is equal to c. I am going to check a here. As you know, a value 5 and c is equal to 10. So second condition is wrong. So a is equal to c means yeah, no. The compiler will say false only. Similarly, I am going to check whether comparing a comma b value, whether a less than greater than b or not. We already know both are equal, so it will print the false value. And here I am going to check is a greater than c. Yes, the a greater than c means a value is 5 and c value is 10, so it will print the condition. Sorry, a is greater than c means no, it will print false only or 0. Then similarly, I am checking a less than b or not. Both are equal, so it will say false only. Then a less than c. When I go for a less than c, what happen? Is a less than c? Yes, condition is true because c value is 10, a value is 5. So compared to c, a is has a value having small, so it will print true only. Let's go for execution. So just I am going to try to execute. I am using some of the assignment operators only. Remaining we see in the upcoming sessions. Definitely use here. Let's try to execute now. Yeah, successfully executed. So it check one by one. See, first 5 is equal to 5. Yes, so it printing 1 true. If not, then 5 is equal to 10. No, that means a and c value are not equal. So it printing 0. Then 5 greater than 5. Yes, sorry, wrong. It's saying 0. And 5 less than 10. No, so it's saying 0. False. When no condition false, 0. Similarly, I less than 5. No, so it's saying at last I less than 10. Yeah, because a value is less than 10. So it's printing 1 here. So like that you can execute easily. So simple and easy. Back to here, and we see another 2 example and complete. Example 4, we are using the logic operator. So here I am going to write the program int a is equal to 5, b 5, and c is equal to 10. I am giving. Now I want to print the result and compare this. So I am going to write result is equal to a is equal to b and then c greater than b. I am going to check whether a and b are equal to or not. First I am checking a is equal to b. You know, all of you, here a both are same, then and c greater than b or not. Yes, here because C value is what, 10 and B value is B 5 only, so C is greater than. So first condition it will try to print the answer true only. Then I am going to print the result, so I am giving A is equal to B and then C greater than B, result, what is set as result. Similarly I am going to check with another option, A is equal to B and then logical operator C less than B or not. C less than B, yes, because C value is 10 and B value is 5 here, so again it prints the true value. Let's go for execution. Execute the program. So simple and easy. Yeah, successfully executed. So it's printing, yes, because first condition true, so it's printing 1. If second condition false, it's printing 0 here. Just back to PPT and see the size of operator. So size of operator, I told you, if you want you can check the variable size also. I am writing a simple program where using the data types int, float, double here. So I am writing int A, float B, double C and caret D. Now I want to print size of these all the data types. So I am writing variable here, size of int, then percentage bytes slash n, size of A. Similarly I am getting size of B and size of C and size of D. For this program I am using LU, means what, long float values. Whatever the sizes that it go and print, whether it is a long digit or integer small digit, it will print in good manner. So just it will you already, I told you in the previous sessions I explained about the data type. The size of the data may be 4 bytes, 8 bytes and so on. Let's go execute the program. So it just print the size of this data types here. Successfully executed. You're going to see, yeah, successfully executed. So first it print the size of the A, that is 4 bytes, and size of the float also here 4 bytes, and size of the double is 8 bytes, and size of caret is 1 bytes. See, these output may vary based on your compiler. Please check it. For that you understand this above programs, how do you execute, how to implement and execute the programs using the operators, that especially assignment operators, arithmetic operators. Like arithmetic operators we already discussed, an increment, one of the arithmetic operator called increment, decrement, and also the size of the operator and so on. If you have any queries or comments, please kindly communicate with us in the social media, and thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe and press bell icon for more updates. Thank you.